Today we're exploring capacity. So I hope you had a chance to watch the fun video on capacity. Have you ever filled up a bucket with water or sand? What other containers do you fill? How about your bathtub when you take a bath, or maybe a cup when you're getting ready to have a drink? Okay? An empty container doesn't have anything in it, but it has a potential to hold something. However much it holds is its capacity. So if I have a spoon, a cup, and a pitcher, I know the spoon just holds a little bit. A cup holds more, and the pitcher holds much more. So capacity is how much a container can hold. For example, if I've been outside playing, I'm not going to want to come in and have just a teaspoon of water. I'm going to want to have a cup full of water, perhaps a big cup of water, because the cup has greater capacity. It holds more, okay? So look at your math page. If you haven't gotten it out of your math packet yet, go ahead and grab out page 339 and 340 is on the back. So grab your math page, get yourself a pencil. You're also going to need a red crayon today. So get everything ready. If you need to pause the video, go ahead and pause it while you get your stuff ready. And once you have your stuff ready, let's go ahead and start. So on page 339, what we're going to do is we're going to put an X on the item that holds more. So for number 1, I have a teapot and a mug. Well, which one holds more? The one that has greater capacity is the teapot. Okay? Going down to number 2, I have a Kleenex box or a tissue box and a huge box here. Which one holds more? Well, the larger box holds more. Let's put an X on that. Okay, for number 3, which planter holds more? This orange one or the green one? Well, the green one's slightly bigger. The plant is much bigger, but the planter itself is just a little bit bigger. But let's go ahead and put an X on that. Okay, coming up to number 4, I have an aquarium and I have a fishbowl. Well, which one's going to hold more? Obviously, the aquarium. Let's put an X on that. Here I'm looking at 2 measuring items. I have just a little teaspoon and then I have a cup. Which one holds more? Well, obviously, the one with the nuts holds more. And finally, for number 6, I have a cup and I have a pitcher. The pitcher will hold more liquid than the cup. Okay, so let's flip your page over. Look at page 340. This is where you're going to need your red crayon, and Mrs. Plowman needs to get a red crayon as well. All right, I'm all set. So it says, color red the item that holds less. So this time we're looking at the item that has less capacity. So number 1, I have this big old bag of, I think, dog food. I think that's supposed to be a dog. At first I thought he was a cat, but he doesn't have a long tail, so he must be a dog. Okay, and then I have the dog dish. Well, the dog dish doesn't hold as much, so I need to color it. And look at my awesome coloring job. Aren't you guys so impressed with how well I can color on the computer? Hopefully you're coloring at home super awesome and there's no scribbling. Okay, number 2, going down. For some odd reason, instead of left to right, I guess they like to keep us on our toes with math. All right, which one has less? Okay, the wagon or the grocery cart? Well, the wagon will not hold as much, so I need to color my wagon red. Okay, go ahead and get that wagon colored red, all nice and beautiful, just like that. Okay, number 3, I have a pot and I have a pan. Well, the pan will definitely hold less than the pot, so I'm going to color it red. And finally, looking at the backpack or the lunch box. I think some of you would rather have your lunch in your backpack some days. I've seen the way you guys go to town at snack time, but we know that this one doesn't hold as much. So This is the one we need to color red. Okay, hopefully you got all that done. Check to make sure your work is correct. You can stick a sticker on that. Good job, everybody.